Hello everyone, today you will find out Hollywood celebrities who faced the law and went to prison. Don't forget to leave a like or comment that this video to be watched by more people, and let's get started. Wesley Snipes was sentenced in 2008 to 3 years in prison and fined $5 million for willful failure to file $15 million worth of federal income tax returns. He lost his appeal against conviction, and in December 2010 he was jailed. After serving 2.5 years, he was released in 2013. Snipes earned around $36 million from acting between 1996 to 2004.
General! Easy!
Lindsay Lohan was sentenced to prison after being convicted of cocaine use and drunk driving. In July 2010, she was ordered to serve 90 days in prison, but due to overcrowding, she only served 14 days. In September, she spent another day in jail before being released on bail. In 2011, she was again given a 120-day sentence, but due to overcrowding, she was given 35 days of house arrest. I have never met anyone as lucky as Lindsay.
It's so stupid to think about him, but I can't help it. Jay! Get out of
She saw it.
Time to check out those Lakers.
I'm with you.
Police officers arrested Hilton for violating her probation in a case of reckless driving under the influence of alcohol. In May 2007, the court sentenced her to 45 days, which she voluntarily began serving a few days earlier, right after the MTV Awards ceremony. Paris slipped out of her isolation cell for a number of unspecified psychological reasons, and her sentence was converted to house arrest.
Paris Hilton?
Hey, fellas.
What happened to you?
Oh, you mean the hump?
Yeah, the hump.
It was all that you're going to jail. Now you can get out of jail. Now you're going back to jail. And on and on and on and on. Ugh.
Tim Allen is most famous for his role as Tim Taylor, the family man on ABC's Home Improvement, which boosted the stand-up comedian into a new stratum of fame. The family-friendly comic actor you know and love spent 2 years and 4 months in a federal prison for drug trafficking. Of course, that deal was only feasible once he agreed to rat out nearly 24 drug dealer peers. Allen still faced 3 to 7 years in prison, but ultimately only served 2 years and 4 months.
Oof. Easy, Rudolph.
Excuse me. Comet.
Robert Downey Jr. hasn't always been an Iron Man. In 1996, he was arrested for possession of heroin, cocaine, and an unloaded .357 caliber Magnum handgun, sentenced to 3 years probation, and ordered to submit to mandatory drug testing. In 1999, he missed another drug test and was ordered to serve 3 years in prison. Downey served 15 months at the state prison in Corcoran, California.
Go to sleep.
Mark Wahlberg, as a teenager, was involved in a rough and tough gang with a borderline racist character. His dark tendencies came to the surface in the ugliest way at the age of 16. Wahlberg got into a fight that left Johnny Treen, the victim of his attack, with an injury to his left eye and was bullied by the then teenager. Mark was sentenced to 2 years in prison for attempted murder, but only served 45 days because he was a teenager at the time.
Come. Yes, I understand. What is your price?
$3,500.
1,000. 1,200.
Go fuck yourself. I don't give a shit.
No need for this. Where are you going?
Mike Tyson rose to fame in 1986 when became, at age 20, the youngest heavyweight champ in boxing history. In July 1991, Tyson met Desiree Washington at a rehearsal for the Miss Black America pageant in Indianapolis. Washington accompanied Tyson back to his hotel room where, in the early hours of July 19th, raped her. Tyson claimed the sex was consensual, he was released after serving 3 years.
Beautiful, I'm feeling beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
The 80-year-old Downey Trejo had an unlikely path to stardom, by age 12 using heroin, and by 13 he was dealing it. He spent most of 1956 to 1969 in San Quentin and Folsom prisons for a variety of crimes, including drug dealing and armed robbery. From his prison tattoos to his haggard appearance, he looks more like a dodgeball bouncer you don't want to mess with than a child action movie star. Michelle Rodriguez has been sentenced to 180 days in a Los Angeles jail for violating her probation on previous drunken driving and hit-and-run offenses. She was also sentenced in 2006 to 5 days in jail in Hawaii after she was found guilty in a separate drunken driving case. In that instance, Rodriguez opted for jail after turning down a judge's offer to perform community service.
Thank God you showed up. These parties bore me to death.
Martha Stewart's legal troubles began more than 2 decades ago when her career was at its peak. In 1999, her media empire went public and she became the first female billionaire in the United States. Stewart found herself in hot water after selling her stake in biopharmaceutical company ImClone Systems. Stewart was found guilty on charges of conspiracy and obstruction of justice. She was sentenced to 5 months in prison and 2 years probation.
So excited, right? What did you put in there? Uh-oh.
I can't wait, I can't wait, I'm so excited.
Oh, a pot.
Charlie Sheen has endured a troubling time in the spotlight, including alcohol abuse, relationship problems, and legal troubles. In 2009, Sheen pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor assault charge in a domestic violence case stemming from a Christmas Day incident, and as part of a plea bargain, he was ordered to spend 30 days in a rehabilitation center. The judge also sentenced the actor to 3 months probation and ordered him to undergo 36 hours of family violence counseling.
Hey man, me and guy just down here checking out some fly rides and macking some holes and chilling.
Imagine that. It's like a G-dog on a fly tip, flossing with the pussy, cutting in the crib. What the fuck does that mean?
Man, I don't want to beat your ass, but I will beat your ass.
Thanks for watching and see you in the next edition. Don't forget to support this video with a like or comment.